You've gentled your donkey, you've built trust, and now you're wondering, can we ride? In today's video, we'll walk through how to prepare your donkey for that first ride and what it means to create a yes donkey. And stick around because we're also going to show you what not to do, like what happened on a second ride when things didn't go so smoothly. Yes, there was a kick involved. Let's talk about what it means to create a yes donkey. A yes donkey isn't just obedient. They're engaged, curious, willing. They're saying yes because they feel safe, not because they're shut down or scared.
This doesn't happen by accident. It comes from a whole series of choices we make before we even think about getting in the saddle. Our job is to create clarity and comfort, not confusion and conflict. First, we started with getting them comfortable around us, and then we started groundwork and saddle introduction. After he was used to the saddle, we started groundwork with the saddle on. Again, all of this stuff happens long before we're ever thinking about getting into the saddle. Want to learn more about how we gentle wild donkeys or rescue donkeys? Subscribe and turn on the notifications, guys. If you're loving this slow, kind approach to training, consider becoming a member to the channel. Your support helps us rescue more donkeys. Take the time to work with them the right way and share everything we learn with you. A huge thank you to our newest members. You make this work possible, and we sure appreciate your support. Let's look at our first ride with him. Everything was set up to help him succeed. He was in an area he knew, an arena, with animals he trusted nearby. We had already done groundwork that looked a lot like riding, leading, flexing, yielding to pressure, wearing the saddle. Now, guys, you're going to want to keep watching for two different things here. The second ride and Hannah mimicking me when I'm watching for them to relax and their soak time. So keep watching. You don't want to miss that. The more you can control the environment, the better your chance of success. Think of it like teaching a child to swim in a calm pool, not tossing them into the ocean. Calm donkey, calm surroundings. Confident donkey, predictable people and routines. Willing donkey, a clear, slow approach with no surprises. By setting him up for success, he had such a good time. He was calm and confident. Hannah was even comfortable riding him outside of the arena here. So eventually she rode him back to the tent where we were able to untack him and put him away with awe. And he loves awe. And then the next day we did it again. Now this first ride was before mule days had started, so everything was pretty calm around there. He was used to our routine of participating with the tie clinic and then in the evenings hanging out. Once the people started to get there, everything changed. Stay tuned for the second ride. You may have noticed we're not using a bit yet. That's intentional. He's not ready. Throwing a bit in his mouth before he understands pressure cues would be unfair. First rides should be about comfort, not control. Really, we're getting on and off a ton of times, and then we're going where they want to go to begin with. And with that halter, he does understand flexing, clearing the front, and rolling the hind. So we're doing a little bit of that as well. So if you're wondering, oh, how could I do that? I have no control. Really, even with the bit, guys, you don't have control. They're going to respond to us because they understand what we're asking, because they want to be a willing partner with us, not because we're forcing them to do it, whether they have a bit in or a halter. He needs to know how to stop, steer, and yield, all without fear. We'll introduce that a bit later, slowly, and when he's confident and the communication is clear. We're in no rush. Our goal isn't just to ride. It's to build a donkey who enjoys working with us, so each ride will be built on the last. As he gets more confident, we'll ask for more. Maybe we'll go out on the trail. Maybe we'll introduce new objects, more movement, longer rides, but always at his pace and with his consent. Remember, guys, it helps in the algorithm a ton if you're enjoying this content to leave a like or comment, share on the social media that you watch from. It really helps other donkey lovers be able to find these videos and help them along their journey as well. This is such a great way to be able to connect with your family, your friends. Maddie here is Hannah's high school friend, and she hasn't seen her for quite some time. So it was just terrific that she was able to come out and hang out with us at Mule Days. What a fun time, and she won her first ribbon ever. Another thing that you might notice that we do a lot when we're introducing the saddle and riding is we mount from both sides. Again, this is intentional. We want them to be comfortable with the movement and everything that goes along mounting from the wrong side. Now, are you ever going to use this? Maybe not. But if you're out on the trail, there are times that you might get off for some reason and need to get back on. And maybe you're on a, not necessarily a cliff, but kind of a cliff-like area. And you can only mount from the off side. So make sure they're used to that long before you're ever in that situation. So here, Hannah's just asking for him to move a little bit. And he's not super familiar with this, but look at, he is responding quite nicely. He is still a little bit nervous. That's one thing I really want to help him work through is his confidence around just people in general. Right now, when we go into the dry lot to go catch him, he's still a little bit nervous. So we're going to keep working on this stuff. And Maddie is having a great time there. Now keep watching, guys. Hannah's going to be mimicking me quite soon. And it is funny. He does a little nervous twitch one now and again. Seamus does that when he's a little bit nervous or upset about something also. So it's not something I'm concerned about, but we're always watching all those little things because they tell us where his mindset is at.
I think he's doing really good. He doesn't seem too stressed right now.
I think he's doing well also.
Check out our store, guys. We have lots of cool merch with the Training Well Bros logo.
So Hannah, remember when you ask him to go, not just pressure with your calves and then the rope.
Okay, calves first.
Yep, calves first. Not kicking. There, nice job.
Follow the leader. He's like, oh God, I'll be good. He does step out nicely.
Hannah, are you asking him to go or is he just going?
I'm just sitting on him.
You're just sitting on him and enjoying the ride. Well, he does look good under saddle.
Now get out of the shot. It's good. His ears are kind of flip-flopping everywhere.
Right?
He's like, hurry home. That's the circles.
All right, Hannah, so when he's going like that, the next thing you want to add is to get him to flex and disengage.
Oh,
And he doesn't have to hoe for it. He doesn't know hoe.
I said, oh.
Oh, and hoe sound alike.
I can't do it for the camera.
Yeah, you can. You're silly and funny.
You can't just stare at them when you give them time to look at you. He wants to be ignored.
And what is it like?
Here's my mom. She goes, "Are you relaxing? Are you relaxing? Do you feel relaxed? Are you looking and chewing? Like, what are you doing? No, he wants.
Oh, look at he's looking and chewing.
He wants to get.
It worked. Staring at him worked. Look at he's looking and chewing. Say cheese, girls. Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is still the first ride, guys. Many times on and off. We really want them comfortable with that. You notice, again, Hannah mounted from the wrong side. That is on purpose.
All right, we're gonna go up there.
Head right up.
In the morning.
We'll see you in the morning after
Yep.
you go way up
Can
there.
have breakfast ready, please?
Yes.
Be hungry. I think you'll be back by 10 p.m. What are you talking about?
Are you just coming to honk the donk?
Guys.
Oh, he's going away from honk the donk. Psych.
Yeah, he's going away from home. He doesn't like you.
Oh, none of the girls like him. Seamus likes him though.
Seamus isn't here. Shamu the white whale.
I don't think I would release when he's doing that, because then you're releasing.
Oh, but he turned his head.
But his mind wasn't soft.
With the twitching?
Yeah.
I think that's... I don't know, we could ask Ty.
Well, Ty says mind first. Mind first
Okay.
before anything else.
Because the nervous system is the mind. I think it's some kind of weird...
What do you think, buddy, huh?
We probably need the bag of oats. Yeah.
What do you
Little
think?
Hansel and Gretel trail.
Here is something else that you want to practice long before you're under saddle, and that's just throwing that rope over their head. That way you can control whether or not you're going to the right or the left. Sometimes I have tied it underneath, so it's like a loop, but sometimes that comes untied. So having them comfortable with throwing it over top of their head is the best or the preferred way.
Looking so good, Hannah.
He is looking good.
Now he has done such a good job and been so calm and confident
Wait, who's following
under saddle
who?
for his first ride.
How is he gonna
that Hannah
follow
is going
Honk,
to ride
Maddie?
him back to the camp. It's not a long ways, guys, but here he goes. And
Oh
he
my
does
gosh, there's
great.
people.
Keep watching, and we will have his
That's his
second
first
ride coming
ride.
up.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hannah, your lead rope is dragging.
Desensitize you.
Until you step on it.
I have no steer. She's right. She's in that camper.
Oh.
Just because he's cutting us off doesn't mean we need to go that way. We can go around him. There we go. Should I get off him now since we're pretty close?
Where it's
Now
hard
let's
in
talk
here.
about his second ride, where we
That
didn't
was
set
the
him up
second
well.
ride.
The environment was new.
I wasn't
There was
in
more
here with
noise,
the camera, but I
more
heard you,
movement,
Bucky.
and he was already unsure. I didn't get it on video, but Hannah was standing in the mountain position when he kicked
It's a lot of
out.
stimulation.
Then
There's a
after
lot
she
of
got
people.
on, he bucked
Yeah.
for about 20 feet. Was he being bad?
Totally.
No, he was overwhelmed, nervous. We missed what he needed, and that's on us. You can see where he's quite a bit more forward here. That's nerves, guys. So there's no punishment to this, just understanding. So here's the big takeaway. Mistakes are information, not justification for punishment. He told us loud and clear, I'm not ready for this. We backed up, we returned to groundwork. We practiced standing still at the mounting block. We desensitized him more by walking
Right
him
now,
around
Hannah's
in
riding
all
in the
this
halter.
new
She's just
environment with
along
more
for the
people,
ride.
more
He doesn't
animals,
know about steering
just more
yet.
of everything that was making him nervous. So instead of
Just for him to get used to
trying
somebody on
to
his back.
force the situation to have him ride out, we decided to slow down and just walk around with all the chaos. Love it if you guys would hit that like and subscribe button, share on social media. Thank
Oh,
you so
boy.
much for being along on the journey with Rescue Donkey Atlas.